Submission Radio here with Team Adesanya ahead of UFC 243. You get in, guys, get in. We've got the whole family here, brought to you by Musashi. All right, so we've got Ty and Feeney, obviously Israel's parents, and we've got the sisters and the brother as well. And I just want to start off by talking about the fact that Israel just weighed in here at Marvel Stadium, a stadium that's going to be packed tomorrow, full of fans. And a lot of people believe he's primarily one of the biggest reasons why the stadium's going to be full. So I know he looked over at you guys as he was weighing in and he was saying some stuff. It was a bit of an emotional moment. I just want to talk to you guys about what that was like and what you guys saw as he weighed in, what it meant for you. I'll start with you guys first.
I feel proud to see him on the stage, and he's very confident that things are going to go well. And we are proud parents, and we're just praying for him. He's going to succeed.
Yeah, I mean, his career started off, he was fighting all over the world. He's had so many fights. Did you sort of go back to the start of his journey in your mind a little bit when you saw him get up onto that stadium and go, wow, look where he is now, and sort of remembering back when you were watching him fight in the smaller community halls and all those sorts of places, and now in a stadium?
Yeah, that brought me back to when he started, that we didn't even know about it, and we said, oh, no, it's too dangerous, you can't do that. Looking at where he is now, I'm so happy that eventually we have supported him all the way, and he's making the name.
Phoebe, what did you think when you first heard that Israel was going to become a fighter? I know he was doing Taekwondo from an early age, right? You guys weren't so on board in the beginning. You guys preferred him to dance, right?
No, to be an accountant.
Accountant?
Yeah.
Wow. What was your reaction when he was going to be a fighter or just started training in the beginning?
As African parents, we wouldn't ordinarily accept that our child should be a fighter. We are professionals, so naturally we didn't encourage him. But when we saw that he was determined to make a success out of fighting, and he told us he was moving to Auckland, we knew at that point that we had no choice but to support him. And we are really very proud of what he has achieved. For himself, for the family, for the country, both New Zealand and Nigeria, indeed Africa. I mean, we feel blessed to have him as a child.
Well, I was going to say, how important do you think Israel is, for MMA and sort of, setting an example in New Zealand and also Nigeria, where he's campaigning to get a show, somewhere there or at least in New Zealand at some point?
Of course, as I said, we are very proud of him. He doesn't forget his roots. Is one reason why MMA is now very popular in New Zealand. You need to go to CKB gym and see how many people turn up for sessions there now. I mean, I know how it was about 5-6 years ago, and now what it looks like. Even on a Sunday, you see about 200 people practicing, putting in the works. It's just unbelievable.
He was telling us something funny because we were catching up with him at the hotel, and he said, Dad watches interviews and then he'll contact me and tell me what everybody's saying in the interviews. Hey, Robert Whittaker said this. Hey, this guy said that. Is this true? Are you kind of his unofficial analysis guy on the side that kind of reports back to him what you see on the interviews?
I am fully involved in his management, if you didn't know. So I think you better know now. This is like my second profession. Weekends, I scroll through the internet, especially when middleweight fighters are fighting. I make sure I watch and I give him a feedback what I think, and watch his opponents, what I think they bring and what their weaknesses are. Yeah, I may not be an MMA fighter, but over the years he has brought me into this sport, and I think I'm a fairly good analyst. I can make what...
We might have to hire you for the show after this.
I don't mind. If you can pay me, why not?
What have you seen from Robert Whittaker? With all your time studying tape and analyzing, you say you see some openings with his opponents. What do you see when it comes to Robert Whittaker?
Robert is one-dimensional. And unfortunately, people think he's very fast. He's not as fast as Anderson Silva. All the people that he has fought and he did very well against, they are all wrestlers. From Romero, Jacare, Brownson, Tavares. The only striker that he ever fought was and Stephen Thompson. And what happened?
You know your stuff, baby.
Oh, it's unbelievable that people forget Israel has had over 80 fights in kickboxing and only 5 losses. How many people do that? I mean, it's unbelievable. People think, oh, Israel is all hype. That's why we are wearing this. It's no hype. It's a hype train. And I tell you, it's going to show Robert and his supporters tomorrow the stuff that he is made of.
I feel like I'm watching a Joe Rogan countdown right now. Just quickly, let's go over to the siblings. Guys, I mean, we all know as siblings, you guys fight in the household, you know, as you go up, things are happening. Did you ever think that one day your brother would be main eventing a stadium show and headlining it and bringing in so many people?
Honestly, we didn't. I feel like Izzy knew, but we didn't. But now we believe, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, what's going to be going through your minds, I guess the emotions when you're seeing Israel fight? You know, for fans and media, it's quite easy. We just get to enjoy the spectacle. But I can't imagine the emotions that will be going through your mind, you know, seeing your own, you know, brother and sibling and also son, you know, competing in the cage. What's that like for you?
Honestly, it's so unreal because, when we were little, we always just sat on the lounge Sunday watching UFC, and Izzy's like, I'm gonna be there, and look at this, we're here.
What did you say when he said that to you?
You know, like, oh yeah, we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is.
You support them, but then in your mind, in our mind, you don't really think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And not because we don't believe in him, but it's unreal. Do you know what I mean?
It's
And
an unreal
now,
experience,
and now he's actually doing it. It's crazy. And like on fight day, I can't eat. We can't do anything. You just feel so sick because at the end of the day,
It's like we're all fighting when he's fighting. So, yeah, we're all in this together. It's Team Adesanya.
Aren't you guys nervous at all? Like when you see him, you know, fighting another man in the cage? As parents, do you guys get nervous?
Oh yeah, I mean that's a natural thing to be nervous. Yeah, and you just think, it's like kicking each other. I remember the last time with Gastelum, as he was fighting, I told my husband at some stage, "You bruised my side," because he was just giving me, you know, just the normal reflex to say you're trying to duck when you are not even in the octagon. It's quite, not breaking, but it is what it is.
I'll tell you what, this is absolutely amazing. Obviously, tomorrow morning going to be a big fight, but this right here, Team Adesanya, so great to speak to you guys. I hope you get some food in and are able to get some sleep, guys, before tomorrow morning, and at least the fight's a little bit early so you can hopefully celebrate after. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.